Oh. Good morning, world. It's about 10 a.m. where I am, and I kind of wanted to start the day off with a good old podcast. Last week, we talked about the universe and how the collective energies of it create its own consciousness and, in a way, create its own God. I wanted to extend on that a little bit and mention that I'm not too arrogant to believe that it is the only God. I kind of see the universe as a pretty big space, as a lot of other people probably do too. And I believe that this big space needs to be governed by more than one entity. That being said, if you kind of look at the Roman and, well, not kind of, if you look at the Roman zodiacs, you have about, I think it's 12 different zodiacs that cover the entire universe in which we know or live in. And that being said, it's my belief that when the Earth is in orbit around the Sun, at a particular point where we're facing those parts of the universe, those energies are the ones we are most susceptible to. That is why when you read your horoscope, it is it's quite accurate on its predictions on how your day should or does go. That also being said, I wanted to extend on the fact that I kind of believe that everybody has a bit of every zodiac within them. Because if you do find yourself reading somebody else's horoscope, you may find that there are some things that are said in it that can relate to you. Maybe not as deeply as what is related to the individual that is born under that sign, but still, you can relate to it. And I believe that that's because every zodiac is a part of the one universe that we are also a part of. So because of that, it's kind of impossible for us not to absorb a little bit of every energy. It's just that when we are born under a particular zodiac sign, that sign is the energy that we absorb the most. Those energies from that type of the universe are radiating toward our planet more than the energies from the other side of the sun, the other side of the universe. With that also being said, I kind of wanted to mention that, in my opinion, you have, changing the topic a little bit, you have a rock in final space, and this is big, even if it wasn't a rock, it was just an explosion, the Big Bang Theory. It created the universe in which we live in theory, obviously. But who's to say that multiple explosions didn't take place across a vast, bigger space than what this universe contains itself within around us as we live and die? So, in a way, not only do I believe that there are multiple gods governing this universe through the forms of the zodiacs and energies, obviously, as I said, and that's why we feel these things that we cannot understand, and also understand things that, we can't feel, I guess. I also believe that it's impossible to say for sure that there is just one God, one universe. The way I look at gods is that they are obviously a higher consciousness, but not in the sense that they are all-knowing, in the sense that they bring about a better human being within every one of us. And it doesn't matter what God you believe in, whether it's Jesus Christ, whether it's Allah, or Buddha, or any of the other gods that exist within our human experience. As long as you are a better person and do not treat other people like garbage because you believe in something that they don't, or just don't treat them like garbage to begin with, that is all that matters. I think that the sense of a higher consciousness was not conceptualized for not only for the concept of hierarchy and power, to put individuals in a place of strength and dictatorship. I also believe that these ideas were mainly created or conceived through the means of having one another treat each other better. But over time, over thousands of years, the concept was corrupted and twisted into what it is now, where people really just distaste those that don't believe in what they believe in, or feel like they're going to hell if they don't accept Jesus into their heart or whatnot. And it's one of the reasons why I don't like religion, to be completely honest. And as much as it may offend a lot of people, that is just it. I feel that it's not part of God's plan, or the universe's plan, to make others feel like shit because they don't believe in him. Jesus, in a way, like as a historical figure, I'm pretty sure didn't want anybody to worship him and bow down to him and pray to him now that he's gone. All he tried to teach us and show us was that we should treat each other the way we want to be treated. If you look at a lot of religions, they pretty well, like I said, teach the same thing. Treat thy neighbor's success as thy own success, or do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that concept, I believe, is why gods were, even if they don't exist, the idea of them existing is to make us better for it. It's not to make us better for it. And so, with all that being said, the main ideas that I wanted to get across is that I believe that gods were conceptualized for the purpose of making every human individual better, or giving them a purpose to be better. Not only conceptualized, but discovered. As well as I wanted to convey that I do believe in multiple energies that govern the universe in which we live in, this third dimensional experience in which we experience. But with that being shared, that is all that I have for this week. And there's plenty more where that came from. Stay tuned, and to each their own. I pray to you that your stars align. Thank you.